Ladies and gentlemen, the Warriors dynasty is over. Can I get a round of applause? Okay, I gotta be quiet. It's like 1 a.m. while I'm recording this. As you guys may know, the Golden State Warriors have just been eliminated by the Sacramento Kings, and as a Kings fan myself, I was actually there in attendance. When I tell you this is one of the craziest environments I have ever been in as a Kings fan or any sports fan overall, I mean it. Last season when the Kings went up against the Warriors in the playoffs, I was honestly really excited. I felt like it was a really good playoff test for us. I'm pretty sure that we're coming off a championship that year. I can't remember anymore. It's so fumbled in my brain right now, but it was overall a great test for the Kings. It was the first time they made the playoffs in 16 years. It was history. I remember once again, I was there for a lot of those games, almost every single one. And if they weren't playing in Golden 1, I was there to do the watch party with the arena being empty and them just playing it on the Jumbotron. I mean, last year's playoff series was genuinely one of those things that I am so thankful and so happy to have experienced and gone through, even though it didn't end anywhere near the way I wanted it to. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll see me maybe make fun of Harrison Barnes for missing that 1-3 that could have pushed them over the edge and won the series. And I am for sure not going to sit here and say that he redeemed himself with this game, but he did have himself a solid night. It was amazing to see. It was so cool to see Keegan Murray and Keon Ellis just absolutely pop off. When Keegan Murray started to make those threes early on in the game, I remember turning over to my good friend Jack, you may know him from TikTok, and saying, who do you think is going to have the game tonight? Like, if the Kings win this game, who's going to be the one to do it? Who's going to be the star? And we both agreed, maybe it was because he just hit the threes, but we both agreed it was going to be Keegan Murray. We felt like he was going to be the guy with the hot hand. He was going to be the sniper. He was going to make his own shots. He was going to drive into the paint, and that's everything that he did. I mean, my voice is almost gone because of the amount of times I had to yell Keegan Murray. I mean, the amount of times I did that was ridiculous. But Keon Ellis, man, like I just can't get over how goddamn good this guy is, and it makes me so happy how good he played on this big of a stage. Genuinely, man, seeing him lock up Steph Curry, he was just doing so much. Like I just can't get over how happy I am that they won this game. And for the Kings, they do have a road ahead of them. There is no doubt about that. They have the New Orleans Pelicans that mentally I am already prepared for them to lose. You definitely won't see me be this happy or be this excited to talk about my team when they go up against the Pelicans, and after that game it's going to be miserable. But you know what, let's not go that far into the future, because the only future we need to be talking about is for the Golden State Warriors, because man, shit looked rough out there, especially for Klay Thompson. I'm pretty sure he shot like 0 for 10 from the field. I mean, every single time, starting from the second I got to my section in the arena, there was a Kings fan behind me that was yelling, "Let Klay shoot." And every time he said that, Klay missed the damn shot. It was actually ridiculous. And I also think this possibly being his last game as a Golden State Warrior is just such a sad way to go out. It's such a sad way to go out, and I want to sit here and feel bad, but goddamn, I can't. I will actually say it was sad watching this clip right here where he turns around and kind of takes in the moment for a little bit. I don't know if maybe this is hinting at something. Maybe that's... No, it can't be retirement. It can't be retirement. Maybe it's hinting at him leaving the Warriors. But yeah, definitely scoring 0 points in the game that was as important as this one was terrible. And you have a lot of people saying that the dynasty is over. I mean, even myself, I had a feeling before going into this season, going into this game, that this was going to be the last run for the Golden State Warriors. I don't think they are anywhere near championship level if that's what they're going for, and that's what they should be going for when you have Stephen Curry on your team. I mean, it is an absolute mess over in Golden State. They're split between two eras right now. It's actually ridiculous. So yeah, to cap off that game, I'm just really happy to see that my Kings won. It was one of those games that I could care less what happens now for the rest of the season. I'm just happy that we kind of got our revenge for last year. It's insane that my voice is changing as this video is being recorded. That's how you know shit was going crazy. Anyways, that's really all I have for that game. I do want to talk a little bit about the Lakers and Pelicans as well, because that one just made me so sad. My prediction was that the Lakers were going to take this game, and so I guess I can't really be surprised. But the way the Pelicans almost came back and Zion was having himself a generational game, it unfortunately ended with Zion going into the locker room and just the Pelicans kind of crumbling apart as soon as he left, which was surprising that not only Zion went into the locker room, considering there was only 3 minutes left in the game and he was having such a good game. It has to be somewhat of a serious injury, which really sucks, and I hope he does feel better as well. But it was really cool to see him play that good in a game against the Lakers, where he usually struggles the most. I mean, that's the team that he is the worst against by far. But yeah, the Lakers just took care of business and made their way way, I guess, to go up against the Denver Nuggets. So have fun with that. The Pelicans, on the other hand, if you are a Pelicans fan and you are watching this for some reason, what I want to say to you is do not be upset, because you guys are going to whoop the Kings' ass. I know, I just spent the entire video talking about how I love the Kings. Now I'm so happy that they won. It is statistically how this is going to go. I don't care if the Pelicans don't have Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, Trey Murphy. You could throw the entire roster out the window. Bring in, what's their G League team name? You can bring in the Birmingham Squadron. Yes, that's actually their name. And they would still beat the entire Kings starting lineup fully healthy. That's just how this season has been. They have a 5-0 series record against the Kings. That's unheard of. And the fact that they might push it to be 6-0 is even more unheard of. So yeah, anyways, day 2 of the play-in, aka the Eastern Conference, is up next. I'm probably gonna make a video about that if anything interesting happens or if I have any sort of investment into those games. But yeah, right now this one honestly was just a victory video. I really just wanted to sit here and talk about how happy I was to see my Kings take down a rival, and the only rival that we've had since the Lakers in 2002. So yeah, if you're a Warriors fan, I'm sorry this video isn't me trying to like be weird and cringe towards your guys' team or hate in any way. It's more of a, you know, celebratory win. Like, let us have something at least. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys all enjoyed this quick weird ramble video, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Later.